Welcome to a Drop Tent Media production.
Hi, hello, welcome, Call to Us, Neil Wood, Adam Nutter.
By the renewing of your mind.
The recycling. It's a flesh body world.
Do it.
Human.
Do it.
Sir slimy reptilian.
Here we go. It's another one, Call to Us, Adam Nutter, Neil Wood. And we've got two awesome guests today, everybody. Samantha Padgett, Thomas Patrick.
Hey.
Boom.
We're in the studio and I'm never sniffling.
I framed, yes, and we are never, no.
I have control over my body.
Yes, Samantha is going to hold tight the whole time. We were all sniffling before this. Allergies are kicking us, but Samantha is iron.
You guys are weak.
She is iron. Oh, right, here we go.
Weak-lunged,
right before we got on, you said the exact same thing.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't say it now, and you can't prove I did, so
You're
you guys
a
are weak.
liar. Anyway. Well, it's good to see everybody.
Yeah.
We're happy to be here. Adam's looking fine. You're okay,
Thanks,
sort of.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, and I'm fully dedicated to this podcast, and in no way is a Ranger game on right now, or I might have 4 bets going on. 0% chance that's happening.
Oh, wow. Okay, good. So that's
super dedicated to this right now.
How much do you lose?
I've been winning. First of all, I've been crushing. I've been blindly betting basketball in the playoffs, and I don't follow basketball, and I've been hitting I've won 4 out of 5 straight money line bets.
I have noticed
Crushing
that you and I asked a very simple question for us to move on. Then you answered me like a shitty politician. And
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah,
bud?
I'm not losing.
Okay, so we'll move on from how much we'll lose on the game after this. Anyway, let's get into our topic. Before we got on today, we were actually talking about Samantha. Congratulations. You're going to be getting married. You're engaged.
Yeah, that's
Idiot.
right. We're
What
dropping
an
the
idiot.
news now. Y'all know I made a mistake.
I know,
Idiot.
Adam.
Cat's out of the bag. Shit.
What an idiot. You're so dumm.
Adam has a bad marriage.
So
Don't let
dumb.
his perspective
So
pushes on
dumb.
you. It's fine.
Oh, it's so dumb. Anyway, congratulations.
Did you hear the pain in his voice? No. Well, other people can have healthy relationships. I
Nah.
know it's impossible. Yeah, I know.
Not me. Are you kidding?
Right. Thomas over there is like, huh?
Literally, no one here does, okay? So shut up.
Samantha does.
1 out of 4? That's a low number. That's a low stats. In
Yeah,
fact, if
that's
I'm betting, which I'm a betting
odds,
man.
baby.
Yeah, really.
25% is the golden percent.
Now, to be fair, if I want to hit high, I take her, right? Because she's probably like a +2 something right now. It's a good number if I want to, But if I'm just taking conservative money, I'm going with 3 of us. That's all I'm saying.
You could also just bet against me and still win.
Right. Boom.
Yeah, but your odds are probably lower, and it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? You're probably like a -1,000, and it's like, what am I doing? I got to bet 1,000 to win 100? That's crazy.
I honestly, I can't wait till Vegas starts picking up on the concept of like very specific bets.
Right.
Imagine being able to see the split on like decisions like where you go to lunch today.
Yeah. Just every tiny little thing. It'll just be like National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation.
Damn, Vegas really thinks I'm going to Jimmy John's today.
Yeah.
But then all I would do is try to just skew the numbers my way. I'd be like, I'm going to Jimmy John's today. Just bet heavy on I Pete Rose the fuck out of myself. I just bet on myself
yeah.
constantly and win.
I would rig everything.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? It's easy money.
Anyway, not betting. We're getting back to
Sorry.
Congratulations to Samantha.
Sorry. Yeah. Totally.
Dude, your addiction just gets onto this podcast every
Addiction
time.
would imply loss or like destruction or like a problem, right?
Right. Yeah.
The only problem I see is somebody here's getting married like a dummy. That's the only problem I see.
Right. There we go.
See? Right back to
On
the thing.
topic. Good job.
Thanks.
But Samantha, I was asking before because I was like, yeah, we like just putting it out there as marriage in the future for anybody. Obviously, we know Adam's stance on it. But Samantha was like, I'm engaged. I was like, shit, I didn't know that. And then I was like, well, what's going on? And then, you were talking about it. I liked it. You might have to sneak one in under the wire, maybe. That's what maybe the plan is.
Yeah. No, honestly, I gave the reason. There's of course, there's the political climate. Like, who knows who's going to be in office in a year or now, and if that'll even be possible. But the other thing too is there's a supply chain issue with marriage paraphernalia.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
no, there's a shipping tanker filled with like wedding dresses and shit just got like knocked down. So trying to get it in while all the supplies last is going to be a very stereotypical wedding.
Yeah.
And we need all of the accoutrements. Like, yeah, we need the garter belt, the fucking
So
That
one
shit is
random ass
gone.
boat is just holding the world back for wedding
Yep.
paraphernalia.
I think Trash Island just got married. I think is what happened. All the married stuff in the middle of the Pacific is it's all
The
just
fuck?
washed up there now. That's sad. That's a
weird.
bummer.
Also, why not make more things? Why put it all in the
It
ocean?
takes time.
Why put it all in the ocean?
You gotta
Why
get
all
the
in one
ship.
ship? There's planes. There's
It
trains.
was a- it
There's
was
automobiles.
A ship of love. It was a ship of love heading across the sea for many married people out there.
Stupid.
No,
Oh, stupid.
you're just mad. All right. Well,
I am.
this is just turning into grumpy.
I had a fucking rough weekend.
Don't bring it up. No one
I'm
asked. you.
not.
So, trying to stay on topic, and he takes us off every time. Stop looking at that Rangers game.
I'm not.
I swear, you better listen to our guests. Oh,
I am. Marriage. I'm all for it. I said how smart it is, and you should totally go about it and doing it, and it's not detrimental at all.
well, listen, I did not know that. Thomas, did you know that? Did you know that a ship container went off? I didn't know that.
No.
There
I
was,
know.
like-
I'm fucking around.
I 100% believe that.
I believe
just
you
all-
wholeheartedly.
no. Okay.
All the train derailments and everything. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
yep,
that's why I
probably
believed
lost
it. Yeah, that's why I believed it.
Okay. I was trying
Sorry,
to
your
provide it.
subtlety was so
No,
great.
It was very, you sold it very, it was
Oh,
like zero.
okay.
It was
Sorry.
very, like this
Imagining.
ship crashed and like all the things are on it. I was like, damn.
I was about to say
We're so
this
dumb.
morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, thank God I'm on a podcast today because it's been years since I had my last dose. You know what I mean? I maybe my tolerance is low. I'm running a little bit into the silly.
I'm just imagining Tom Hanks just stranded on an island with a dress,
I am the husband now.
Yeah. Exactly.
castaway.
It was fun. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was great. In my
That
head.
movie was
But-
most unbelievable, by the way, Thomas, because he never fucked that volleyball. You're telling me he never fucked that volleyball? No way.
would
He fucked
change
that
their
volleyball day
Do you
one.
think he explored that volleyball's body?
Dude, within 12 hours, him didn't even realize he's stranded. He's like, man, I'm gonna fuck this volleyball. Like there's no way like that, you know. Like, it was within hours he fucked that volleyball.
Do you think volleyball is the first thing you go to?
He drew a mouth on it, dude.
There's definitely like some uncut scenes with Wilson.
There has to be.
He drew a mouth on it. He's fucked. Anything you draw a mouth on, and you're alone for long enough time with, you fuck.
Okay,
Yeah, there's
perfect.
intentions.
Perfect. New topic. Got it.
I
Congratulations
also-
on the marriage thing.
I did want to say.
What weird object would you fuck?
No, I do want to say too, like, I am going to go home and I'm going to go to rule34.net and I'm going to look up Wilson and just see what's out there.
Dude, yes, 100%. I'm telling you, that people who, if you, anything, anytime
I said
you're
.net. I don't know the actual domain
It's
name.
fine.
and
I'm
I
sure
hope
that's
I think,
I'm
it's,
wrong.
I think it's .gov. I think it's .gov.
Probably .gov. It's probably a government website. Yeah, anything you're alone long enough for, and you start drawing with, come on, you're sexually doing something with that object. There's no way you're not.
interesting.
Yeah,
am.
I draw on all my partners. Yeah.
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 How about you? I've drawn on some partners.
I recreate my favorite Calvin and Hobbes strips on their back.
Ooh, very
That
fun.
would make me cry because it makes me think of my dad, who's very
I've been
much alive,
drawn
but,
on.
you know, that's not my thing. I couldn't
You
do
know,
that.
that's how it is. You know, that's another one of those, like, you know, there's a top bottom dynamic. It's like, are you the artist or are you the canvas?
Yeah. When were you drawn? When was that? Was that like was that a formal setting or like a formal
Oh,
setting?
it was way informal.
Wait. Fair. Yeah. Like driving like one of your French horse like kind of situation or what?
I mean, I took my shoes off.
Wait,
What?
wait, what? Oh, okay. So he liked to draw feet. Nice.
Oh.
I don't know. Who drew you?
Gross. Yeah, who
Did
drew?
that
you?
No,
Actually.
I've been drawn on.
You've been drawn on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But they
I
drew
also-
on your feet?
No, on my body.
On his body. But here's the thing. I know we're crossing lines because the problem is my first thought was because Thomas is ripped, and it's one of those things where we kind of had three different types of models. We had just everyday Joe come in. Well, I went to art school, people, so yeah, like drew nudes. So usually they try to get people that look like everybody. They're kind of like whatever body type because it's all different and fun to draw. I know. Don't put your heads into it because I know you're like meh. It is actually fun to draw like all different kinds of stuff. So. I'm like, you got like a Thomas guy, and every guy, when Thomas guy walks in, you're like, fuck, man. Like, everyone else is like, we're artists, shut up. Like, we're all trying to
Like,
draw.
can I be honest, though? Like, I don't
in
know.
our
If
feelings,
I'm-
because look at this ripped dude. Like,
if
it's,
I'm drawing a naked person, especially a naked dude, and I'm you know, here I am in this class, I'm like, all right, this guy naked dude day for me. All right, I want the dude to at least be
yeah.
how if I was gay, how I would want my dude to look, which would be ripped, right? Like I don't want some fat slob up there. What the fuck's that? I can just go up there then.
It's selfish of you to just immediately demand that, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Well, that's what I want. I know what I
cool.
want.
Well, you don't get to choose. So
Then I'm walking out of
I
that
would
class.
I would just get nervous. For me, like I would just get nervous about getting hard or not.
I know. Well, this is the thing.
What?
Yeah, this is talked about in art classes because there are times when it just things start to happen.
It
Nipples
seems
go
the
up,
least erotic
farts
place to
happen.
be.
No, but for accuracy reasons. Because like if I got hard, I wouldn't be hard the whole time.
Well, that's
Yeah, it'd be like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a time lapse photography.
Yeah,
It's like
right.
a shadow penis. all
Yeah, well, I'd
yeah.
have to do a comic strip in that version. It would be, here's my illustration of Thomas. He's more excited in this
Wait,
photo.
Also, a quick question: when someone farts, when you're drawing them, do you have to draw the stink lines?
You do. You have to
Okay.
unfortunately
Cloud.
draw the stink lines.
The
Yes.
expulsion cloud. Hey, when artists like do this and they measure with their thumb, I would get super offended if I was a male artist. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what are you doing? What
No,
does
you're
that
doing
mean?
a good job. It means you're doing a good job.
Yeah. It's a big thumbs
What are we
up.
trying to say?
No, every time artists do that, it's actually they're just trying to aim their thumbs up. It's just
Yeah.
like looking down the all right, perfect, right there,
Yeah,
bam,
let me
the middle of
just-
the camera.
It's a sniper thumbs up is what it's called in the industry. I'm sad I said it. So,
No, I'm glad we let you sit in that. You deserved
Yeah.
it. I'm glad no one reacted. He needed that, you know?
would everyone in here be drawn? Would you have been drawn? Would you, if we paid you $40, would you be drawn for an art class?
Oh, money?
yeah,
Yeah,
there's always
for money.
There's
Of
like
course,
a little,
yeah,
it's
you
not
know me.
much. It's like,
You know, yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll do it.
I would do it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe?
for money. Yeah.
100%.
sure.
Jesus, that's like
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Of course, I have no compunctions about that. Like,
I don't- yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I feel like everyone kind of would.
I'd be saying sorry the whole time. Be like, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I
you know,
wouldn't
like,
be,
sorry.
just apologizing for your body.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
just sorry. Like, I promise I go to the
Just like,
gym. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Well, it would
I'm
be
sorry.
nice if you were super confident poses, but also really sorry about
Yeah,
it.
just like, sorry.
Like really confident, like really confident poses and stuff. But like, sorry, everybody. Sorry, I apologize. It's just like, why is he?
Wait, that feels like it. I think you should leave sketch. Just like a guy
does.
who's like getting paid in the whole time. Just like, I'm sorry for making all your drawings look shitty. I know I'm ugly.
yeah,
Like,
like
shh.
so it does. It does
Yeah, it's like, can you sit down? It's like, no, I'm not in sit down shape. I'm only
Yeah.
in stand up naked shape. I'm not in sit down naked shape.
I'm not in sit down shape currently. I'm in
That's
definitely
the
stand-up
hardest shape to be in, bro. Sit
Ah.
down naked shape is the hardest shape to be in. That's like a top level athlete shape.
I can just do this one. I can just do the knees up like this,
yeah.
hiding most of my
Well,
my
because you
stuff.
can cover your
and then-
puppy nips and your
And
belt.
I could do
all
and
in
I
one
could
shot.
do that
Yeah.
and cover up my scooch,
Yeah.
my snotch down there.
I think I would be most self-conscious just about like moving or not. Like
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's the having to stay still and then maybe being cold or like my main issue
Yeah.
is like it's nothing about nudity or whatever. It's
Yeah.
whatever. It's
You made a good point. Motion, and then things are moving in weird play, and then like some parts you can kind of like you see like the bones and the muscles, and it's gross. It's the see through. Yeah.
Well, what-
Gross.
What's sometimes your brain works different. No, but
does.
usually I will tell you there's very rare. There's not like a lot of movement. Like I have noticed this. Once you start doing it often, they people that like still artists like I see you looking, dude. Yeah, I see still life artists or still life models and stuff. They have an air about them, which is interesting because they want to have you should have dignity, obviously, so they own that, right? But they're usually very calculated when they get into position. So they will like if they were doing a seated thing, there's no seat. They will cross their legs initially and then like sit in a front like that and just it's very
Yeah.
There's very rarely is it a model like hey what's going on, you know what I mean, like
want that guy.
scratching
the model
scratching
comes in and
nuts
really pops just a fucking handstand.
Yeah.
Dude. Like,
Ooh.
that
Yo,
would be
what's
me
up?
though. That
Yeah,
would be me.
right?
I need someone to tell me what to do.
He does the cool teacher. He
That
spins
would
around
be-
on a chair backwards.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah, different. What poses would you guys go with?
I'd probably go for like it's like the very end of a pull up and I'm just like hanging the whole time and I'm just like really fucking strong. I don't move an inch.
I like that. Just like here, you're like, you guys see the pole?
Yeah.
You guys, there's a pole.
I
You
would
guys
start
do
doing
it?
yoga and be like, good luck.
Yeah. There you go.
What's the
those
cute
poses.
little baby pose? This one.
I always call that the
That one.
cherubic kind of.
Yeah,
like
that
a-
one.
like a-
That one.
Yeah, like
With my
that. I
feet
don't
up in
know.
the air, like.
Yeah, same. This is that. There goes the mic. Man.
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
been
get
falling
new
for a
ones.
while.
I
yeah.
knew it. Thank you.
We need new
I
stands
think
there.
I buy
I'm
one.
I'm
telling you.
getting new ones. I know. It's on the list. Jeez. Anyway, but yes, farting. You do have to draw the stink lines. We determined that you have to draw the stink lines if they do fart. Also, if you are in the class and fart, just blame it on the model. No one believes that's
Fair.
fucked up. But we all kind of did it. It'd be, a night of
That's
drinking.
really funny.
Yeah, a night of drinking, and but there's a naked person in the room, so by just association of the surroundings, human beings will instinctually be like, that naked person smells. Like that's it doesn't matter.
I just imagine the hell of being the model and just the room starts smelling awful, and then everyone's just looking and whispering at you like, no.
Like, that's not me. Like,
I would just say sorry.
yeah.
At the end, like you see all these drawings with the stink lines, and you're like, wrong. F.
Right. There was a gentle mist I felt, an aura around the model. It was mostly brown. It was, yeah. It was some weird days. They would make us skip. We didn't draw any like Band-Aids or anything like that. There's a couple people where it was like, you had some funky stuff. There's some.
It's a load-bearing Band-Aid.
Yeah.
That needs to be on there.
Yeah, that was.
The body doesn't work without the Band-Aid.
There's some big ones. I definitely would though. I said that one time that I would. I was like, oh, if the model doesn't show up, I'll do it. Like, she's like, well, you're currently attending the school here, so no. I was like, all right. Fair
You're
enough.
like, she's like, this is the child's class, so
Yeah. I mean, listen, I did walk into a different one, but whatever. God, yeah. Well, nice. That felt good.
So that disqualified you because you were already in the class?
Yeah, there was
Insider
something.
trading.
Yeah, you can't be. Because how am I going to be able to draw myself, guys? Come on, it's impossible. No, but they said that once they would do that. I don't know. It's we've had some strange ones. There's been some strange ones with models that came in drunk. That was fun. Models would typically
Hell
usually
yeah,
be drunk.
dude. Yes.
Yeah, which when you talk about not moving, it's tougher when you're like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're sweating. Like it's like 11 a.m. and they're just sweating and dying and cannot stay still. And you're like, yeah, dude, you're hammered.
Oh my god.
That's almost a challenge to accept as an artist to like draw sweat.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Look,
No, I was just thinking about how much of a life-changing experience it might be to do acid and then volunteer to be the model.
I was
Have a moment you have to
I
sit
was
still.
just
All you
thinking
have
that.
is your thoughts. I don't know.
I was gonna
I-
say slightly
be
off
so
your
good.
idea is you should make them do mushrooms and then draw what they see.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I mean, that's just like, I'm going to draw a normal thing, but it's a little squiggly.
Every art student's already on mushrooms if you're going into that class. But
Their
don't
art
worry
does
about
seem like a mushroom, MDMA, pretentiously douchebaggy thing to do.
that. Being on acid naked in a room while people are drawing you.
you know what? The last time I did acid, I ended up in a bathroom at the beach, and I was scared to move because the ground was bubbling
Okay.
around
Aw.
me. So that would actually
Wait,
keep
what
me
beach
still.
were you? Where were you?
I was at a nude beach.
Okay.
So fitting.
I was going to say, what you were describing sounded just like Myrtle Beach to me. So,
When you looked in
the ground is bubbling at Myrtle Beach. That is how it is.
Tom, when you looked in the mirror, did you? This is what happened last time I was on it. When you looked in the mirror, I was like dubbed like a Godzilla movie. It's like I was speaking,
Right.
but the
Wait,
mirror was delayed, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck!" It was so creepy, dude. It was so fucking
No,
creepy.
I was on acid, and I was at a New Jersey nude beach, and I was at the shoreline, and I kid you not, I felt like I had so much power. You could see New York skyline in the distance,
Okay.
and you could see the planes going in, and I just started directing traffic, like sky traffic,
Oh, okay.
because I was so high, and I just was like, LaGuardia, JFK.
The towers.
And then I
Pentagon.
got
God damn it.
know.
I was about to say, like, we're all thinking it. Let's just not do it.
No, it's funny. Do it. You know.
Tower 7.
Yeah.
What
and
about
then
that?
and then I trapped myself in the bathroom.
And then you trapped yourself in a new.
In the bathroom. Yeah.
Trying to think the most messed up. I've never done acid or mushrooms. I'm not fun. I've never
Yeah,
been trapped.
no, you're not.
in
I
like a-
mean, I can't even
That's all-
imagine, dude. I can't imagine you. I can't imagine.
I got
you
too
on-
drunk. I know. Well, don't. You can't because that hadn't happened. So I'm moving Oh,
Hanging in your
what-
wake.
Yeah, I'm gonna be losing my shit. That's what's gonna happen.
100.
I mean,
Because I just know how you were the first time you took the edibles, and I was like, oh my god, the first time you would take like an hallucinogenic, he'd be fucking just trying to climb to the moon.
Yeah.
If I could get there, I'll just give me a rope, and I'm like, dude, I don't think you could. Like, I'll get there.
Oh, totally possible. The moon, possible.
easily within
I'm
grasp.
digging a hole
Yeah.
to the moon, baby.
Yeah. Go out the other side. Go out the other side. Go around.
If you time it right, you fall right onto it.
Oh, nice.
Right? That's how science
Okay.
works.
If you time it right.
Time it,
Yeah,
yeah, time it
if
right.
you
I mean,
time
don't
it.
be an idiot and time it
That's
wrong.
the-
like
You
an
gotta
asshole.
time it right. That's critical.
Yeah.
The
Oh my
last
gosh.
shuffle.
It's just
Yeah.
it just looks like the moon hole and Lord of like
I would just like imagine myself
moon
doing
door.
math on acid, like 9.87. Like, what's the gravity?
No,
of
don't.
no.
I would get. It's gonna be that movie Pi over and over again in my head. I'll lose my shit.
Just someone hit me.
You're doing math, but it's just the dumbest math ever. Like you think it's smart, but it's just
Yeah.
like you just sound like you're just being like 7 + 2 is 1,000,000. And you're like, dude, nah, man. Like you thought you were saying some Steve Nash shit. John Nash, not Steve Nash, is the basketball player. John
We're
Nash.
nailing it.
I know. Unlock the mysteries of the universe.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. that-
Also, a little math fun fact. Did you know you can say any digits of pi around most people and they'll believe that you're right?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
because
makes
it's
sense.
who the fuck knows? It's made up numbers anyway.
Right.
Honestly, and then if someone
3.15.
corrects you, just like, why do you know that, nerd? Oh,
Yeah. Right.
Oh, hey,
this,
here's
this is
something
my
that
game plan for the evening. Just trying to test it out.
I got into a slight argument about if you're saying a word wrong in a conversation and someone corrects you and is like, actually, you say it this way. Do you get mad at that person or like you're like, thank you?
It depends on the word. It depends on if they're right.
No, yeah.
And
Let's assume they're right. They are right. You've been wrong. Okay. I'll put the hypotheticals out right
I
now.
think there is a much more tactful way of just repeating the word correctly pronounced back to you. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I was
Okay.
eating this soffle the other day. Oh, I love souffle, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay,
I like
so
the
that's how
idea.
your approach is. Because like, for personally, if it was just like, okay, souffle. Like, so let's say I said soffle, and I was like, I had a great soffle the other day, and someone's like, that's actually souffle. I'd be like, what? Oh shit, I'm dumb. I've been saying that for like 36 years. Let's say, right? I don't care. But there's people. I corrected somebody the other day, and they're like, "Whatever, dude, you a grammar guy?" I'm like, "I don't know. Do you want to sound like an asshole forever?" I'm like, I don't understand. Like that was my argument. Like, would you not want to be corrected?
Yeah, that's tough. I what do you think about being corrected, not being?
I
corrected?
love getting corrected.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I mean, sometimes it does sting when I like distinctly remember, like, I said that word in front of a lot of people last night. Like,
Right.
oh
Right.
shit, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But then isn't that also help you memorize it where you've never fucked that up? Like I embarrassed myself like a fucking loser. Like I'll never fuck that word up again. Like that's how I learn.
What's stopping
Souffle.
What's stopping us from doing it on purpose? One word that I like to say wrong on purpose is zebra.
Zebra.
nice.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well, don't be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? We all know. We all know you're being an asshole then.
That's just fun. Now you're just
No,
being
it's fun.
Yeah, zebra's fun.
Actually,
I'm gonna start saying it now. Fuck you.
But it
Sounds
also
like a-
depends on the accent because
I got
like,
in a fight with somebody at summer camp about zebra, where I was insisting it was zebra for no other reason than to get him mad, and he got way too mad. It was not
Yeah,
fun.
but that's fun. It's called trolling, and that's what we do. So I
Zebra,
just trolled that
Zebra
kid.
sounds like a badass Deborah.
it can really
I
tell
like
you where
that.
you're from though too. Like
Yeah.
I imagine like zebra like
I've never heard it said zebra. I just
No,
heard
Zebra is
Wait,
like,
I-
that's like British.
yeah.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
when they say Zed? Right. Like, yeah.
I've never
Okay, I
earnestly
forgot
heard
about
it. I don't even think they say zebra. No, they do say jaguar though. They suck. Fuck, They might.
Jaguar.
that. Say Jaguar. I do what someone we all know. I'll tell you after, just so I don't blow them up on whatever. It's not a big deal. But they frequently they two words that they said. But I genuinely corrected only because I didn't know what they were saying. They said
Yeah.
chick, and I was like, he's like, yeah, it's really chick, and I was like, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Chic.
Right.
I was like, I think you need chic.
Right.
And he's like, is that how it's said? And I'm just like, it's one of those things. He was like, yeah, nailed it. And then there was like two more, and I was like, that's how you say that? That's so interesting.
Right,
Were
but
you-
he
where were
wasn't.
you right? Yeah.
I think he's just wrong. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not like he was like, "This is how I say.
Well,
That's how I say
yeah.
chic." He's saying chick, which is a completely different word. So he's just
Fine.
wrong. So like again, I would want to be like, yeah, tell me. So I don't sound like a fucking asshole if I'm trying to use this word, especially
True.
like a highfalutin word where I'm trying to sound smart. Like let me know. So I'm trying to sound smart.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking
Yeah.
asshole.
I definitely don't want to look like a butthead in the future, so that makes sense. This is
Yeah.
a good word. But I don't know, man. Sometimes then I'm surprised you won't just freak out on them and say
No.
like you're stupid and
No.
you're that kind of guy.
I am. Yes, but
When
not
you were
with
saying-
that.
When you were
That-
saying this story, I was genuinely like, oh, so you got in a fight with somebody
No.
or like overcorrected someone. No, good for you.
No, I was the one who was correcting, and I was like, "No, you're being dumb. I'm
Yeah.
right."
That
Okay.
zebra is so chick.
That's Deborah
that
being
zebra's so
so
Maybe
chick,
just
yeah.
do a blind rage, just throwing hands. Say the words right.
Who's the asshole?
As I choke you up against the wall. Say it. Say zebra.
Actually, it's pronounced as shoal. Sorry. Yeah, keep
No, I hated that too. Say asshole,
I'm
right?
happy about that. It's as shoal.
I'm trying to think of the most embarrassed I've ever been with a word, or like, I mean, the most embarrassed I've ever been is I have definitely, but it's got nothing to do with grammar, but or like mispronunciation. I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I don't think I've like messed it up in a speech or anything like. But yeah, I mean, you guys remember the most embarrassing moment of your life? Does that happen? Do you
I
remember that?
don't get embarrassed by much.
Subconsciously, I definitely remember it. I think
Right.
it is blocked out, but I have very
Okay.
specific recurring dreams. I think they're about something.
What a
Oh,
wild
yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, you guys hate when you get corrected. Anyway, what's the worst time of your life?
Well, I was trying to think of if it's happened in a larger scale.
So, anyways, y'all got any trauma you want to unpack?
Anyway, you guys like molested? Anything you want to talk about on it real quick?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
You want to talk about terminal illness?
Any loved ones die recently by suicide you want to talk about? That's
Yeah,
you?
real casually, just bring that up. Let's see if you guys can sort it out.
I mean,
way to say.
the trick is like I have something for all the things you just listed.
Right.
I know.
We don't need to do
secretly
this.
baiting you.
I was thinking of just like, I was thinking of like embarrassment, public embarrassment,
Oh,
obviously like that. Yes.
Yeah,
like,
we do stand-up comedy. There you go.
yeah,
Public
yeah.
embarrassment.
It's true. Sure. Yeah. I mean, more embarrassing than that. I know what
more
more
you meant.
embarrassing.
I was making a dumb joke. You took it very seriously.
I know it. Yeah, I know. It made me mad. So that's what I did.
I know you really internalized that. You're
was-
really
I
like,
was
no,
like, ugh.
no. I'm like, all
that's not
right.
what I meant. That's a different level of embarrassment. You're meant to embarrass yourself doing stand-up.
You took that to a real place. That was like a real internal
I'm
thing.
doing our taxes currently, dude. I don't have space for funny today. All right. I'm
Hey
sorry.
guys, thanks for tuning into this comedy podcast.
Yes. I apologize. I'm warming up, but I tell you, I ain't there yet. You know what I mean? All right. Jeez.
Come see us
Some
on
of
the road.
Anyway.
So I actually, I mean, I have a joke about the most embarrassing thing, or the fact that I don't get embarrassed by much.
Okay.
It's just the idea that, so like I have group sex from time to time, but also in
Nice
public
brag.
from time to time.
Hell
so
yeah.
just like, just the
Half
not to
that
be-
sounds like a crime, but go on.
Well, not, I mean, gay stereotypes and all. I mean, but it's just the idea that like, in a group sex setting, having a crush in the room, and like finishing to completion, but that person that you have a crush on has nothing to do with it. Like that's kind of embarrassing. Like that they are seeing
That
you come.
wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
like-
stole my cup.
Right.
yeah.
100%.
We're in a world I don't know anything about, but you did make an interesting
you
point.
do.
No.
Yes, you-
But
yes, you
I
do.
definitely don't know about
Yes, you do.
group sex
You know
parties.
the exact situation, dude. You're okay. Well, I'm trying to do jokes. Think of the
I
exact.
know.
I
and
know.
I was going to
Just
say,
imagine-
Tom
Shut
made a
up.
great point.
Just imagine a world where Craigslist.
Because you do know.
Exists
Yes,
in-
sure, but
Aw,
no,
Craigslist.
we all know this because if
F's
you're
in the chat for Craigslist.
because if you're at a party and you have a crush, but their crush isn't really hitting on you, you're not feeling like whatever's happening, but then there's another person you meet and they're fine, and you know they like you more than you like them. And then the one time your crush catches you like interacting, it looks like you're flirting and
Yes,
stuff. We
exactly.
all know the
Right.
situation.
Hey, fucko, that's what I was going to say, and you kept cutting me off. I was going to fucking say that, dickhead. I was going to say Tom made a great point, though, about the sense of like, oh, yeah, if I was in that setting, I'd constantly just be like, chest out, trying to flex all the time, being like, yeah,
Right.
what's up? That was the point I was going to make, dickhead.
I don't know if that's the move. I don't think that's the move. Chest out in Thomas.
Maybe not for me, but if I had a
Cumming
lot
is
more
showing
muscle,
Cumming is showing off. That's the name of this podcast. Cumming is showing
Cumming
off.
is showing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, if you flex while doing it, it's like I feel like a double, two birds,
Right.
one stone scenario. You know what I'm saying?
Because if your crush catches you like at that moment too, do you try to like throw away the orgasm? You're like, nah, it's not even that big of a deal. Like,
Yes, you
have to,
you
know what I
play
mean?
it
You're
off
like,
nonchalant.
nah, I don't even want to.
Yeah,
like,
it can't be that good.
Yes.
It can't be
Right?
that good.
Yes, in fact, you double down.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Double down and be like, that was like my hors d'oeuvre orgasm.
Right,
I'm not even.
right.
That's not even like. That was the throwaway one. That's
What
you gotta
year was
come in
this?
at.
This was obviously over 18. Nice.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
even
obviously
think
what you gotta
about that.
do.
I would. That would be me. I definitely wouldn't try to smooth or be smooth about it. I'd be like, oh, they looked shit.
That's all I would do. That's what I'm saying. I would just
100%.
constantly trying to be flexing or I'm flexing both like in the physical sense and also
You're
like
gonna
the
pass out.
no. I mean the physical sense and also like the literal not the literal sense of flexing, the figurative sense of flexing where you're like oh, look at all the $100 of bills I just dropped.
You're naked. Fucking. What are you?
I
talking
know.
about?
I'm just carrying around wads of cash.
Yeah. Whoa. What?
I'm like,
My ass
whoa,
money
look at
fell
all
out.
this.
Yeah. My ass
My
money.
ass money. It's all over the
Oh
party.
god damn it! I hope no one's. Oh, don't trip over those. I'm sorry, everyone. I
I'm
have
like,
too much
oh, what are
money
those
on the floor.
hundreds? I don't even really need those. Whatever. You guys can have those.
Every time I give anyone money, by the way, I say, "Don't put that in one place." Referring
They're
to
like,
their ass.
I want it was 25 cents. And you're like, all right.
Got to keep a quarter up there just in case. You never know.
I will
Good
always
shit, yeah.
accept quarters.
Always. Do you accept anything lower than a quarter? No, obviously.
No,
Never.
that's offensive. That's
It's offensive. That's an offensive thing that we said.
Plugs?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, before we, go. Damn.
Pluggies. Thomas, where can everybody find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, howdy_Thomas Patrick. And that's it.
Yeah. Follow the shows. And
Any
stuff that's
upcoming
going
show?
on.
Plug your stuff as a
Well, he
comic.
needs to know. Well, first of all,
Yeah, so we have
you didn't say when this would be coming out, so how would he know?
All right.
Yeah.
so
Next
we have,
Wednesday. I forgot. Yeah, next Wednesday.
Cool. So we have Stir Comedy at Stir Lounge in Center City, Philadelphia. And I'm actually hosting for Kim Condon on Sunday. So
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Kim's super funny.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Super dope.
That's so cool.
All right. So,
Samantha.
yes, of course, Stir Comedy. It is the most fun little mic in the city. I guarantee you that. All right. See this beat we're listening to right now? We have beats about as good, not quite as good. They're really
This
good.
beat is fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it makes you just go.
It's
yeah,
pretty fire.
Also,
Yeah.
do you know the producer of this beat?
Yeah, do you know the producer of this beat?
Because
No.
I want to give one of my plugs. I want to give one of my plugs to them. All right.
No, I don't.
Wait a little. Let's just hear it.
Yeah.
You hear that? It's a very sensible beat, baby.
Yep.
I love it. So also, if you like beats, you should check out my music too at Sentimentality Mode. I need to pronounce it cleaner. Sentimentality Mode is ass SEO, but I like the music that I make. I'm on Spotify. I have a couple tracks up. I have a SoundCloud. Take a peek at it. Also, again, I'm in a couple bands. Lisa should be playing, I guess, the following Saturday. And keep an eye out for Dames. It's another band I'm playing in, and it's a lot of fun. Dame shows are fun. We need to get booked more, so hire us some faith.
Damn.
And then again, don't forget about the beat producing. This shit's still fire.
This beat is absolute fire. We will find them
Absolute
and tag them
fire.
in something.
Yeah.
Adam, go ahead, buddy. What you got?
Twitter at Adam Nutter, Instagram at Adam Nutter. Porcupine, new episode coming out Thursday. Shit, it's coming out next Wednesday. Whatever. Let's check youtube.com/Adam Nutter for wherever new episodes drop. Also, audio available everywhere. And thank you for supporting the Porcupine. Shows coming up again. Neil's gonna hit all the drop 10 shows we have together. But for me, May 3rd, Punchline Philly. It's going to be a fun show coming after that. Next day, May 4th, Lower East Side Doped Up Show. That's going to be fun. May 13th, LP Convention in Georgia and Atlanta. Coming out to that. This could be a banger time, too. Other shit also in the works. I don't fucking know. Just coming out. Dropton.com for show dates and Instagram for all my shows and all that shit. Okay. Yay. Neil.
Got it. IamNeilWood.com. Go there for all my dates and details. You'll find Drop 10 shows and my shows as well. So I put them up in 2 different spots. Drop10.com/events for Myers Brewing Company every second and fourth Friday. So we have a show coming up this Friday. Come on out. We also have Autumn Lake Winery in Williamstown, New Jersey this Thursday, the 27th. That'll be tomorrow for you guys when you're getting this. So come on out, buy tickets. It's a big room, but their tickets are more than halfway sold. So yeah, you probably want to get on that. Go to drop10.com/events for all those dates and details for upcoming shows. And then check out drop10.com/store for some sweet merch. Just the merch thing. I'm at Comedy on the Crick. Yeah, boom. Look at that. Look at that.
And the
over
beat's
top
still
of this
going,
beat,
baby.
you can't.
Oh!
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, go grab a shirt, grab a hat, grab all some good stuff. I'm at the Buck Hotel the 28th. Sorry, as well. But yeah, grab that merch, people. It helps us out. There's all different colors and stuff for you. So go get it and then go to patreon.com/cultivus. Patreon.com/cultivus. Cultivus.
Get that merch.
$5. $5 a month is going to get you more than you expect. I'm going to try to do like an ad. $5 a month is going to give you way more than you thought. You're going to get a t-shirt. No, I can't do it. Yeah, you're going to get a t-shirt, so give us up that size. And then, of course, you get a bunch of extra Us on the Road, podcasts, video, audio, extra stuff, the gauntlet, and then join our Discord, hang out, watch some MMA fights. And yeah, we got a new movie watch as well. Watch along with us while we watch Vampire's Kiss with Nicolas Cage.
Go watch it.
It is a beautiful disaster, and I love it so much.
It's a very meme movie. You guys will recognize multiple memes from this movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
If you're wondering where they come from, it's basically that movie. Yeah,
it really is. It's like seven of like the famous Nicolas Cage memes are from that one movie. It's wild. So go check it out.
It's bananas. So check that out. $5 a month, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
Other than that, obviously iTunes, Spotify,
Odyssey,
all
YouTube.
the stuff.
Ashley
Odyssey,
Madison,
YouTube, Ashley
Deezer,
Madison,
Coinbase.
my OnlyFans. I do want to say this. You can cut plugs. And bring us back up. I do want to say this. I did start an OnlyFans. You can go to @BigNipNeil.
Bring the beat back.
No,
What the fuck?
No. Samantha is insisting that we have it. No, she's gonna walk. Listen.
Okay.
She's gonna walk.
Yes, thank you.
Back.
Wait, Neil, so you have
Check out my OnlyFans. Yeah, @BigNipNeil. I haven't posted anything yet, but
Any
I am.
cameos? Any cameos?
No.
Any cameos?
I'm squatting on that domain, baby. I'm squatting on that profile. So
We need to
it
make
is
content
there.
on that.
I don't know what I'm gonna put up, but it's gonna be big. It's gonna be
We'll figure it
nipples. It's
out.
gonna be Neil. So who knows? So yeah, there we go. That's the end of plugs.
right.
Check me out on there.
Merch.
Boom.
I loved it. Probably the best
Boom.
plugs we've done.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
You
good
were part
plugs.
of that. I mean,
And you guys made that happen. Thank you.
Group sex. Let's get back into it. No, I don't know. I've only done a threesome. Yeah, that's the only thing I did.
Yeah.
That was weird. That was the way it happened to me. But I like the in public thing. Wait, is that club? Is that like a club sitch,
Well, it depends. So,
or is this like an art situation?
So, public is typically defined by the fact that there are people able to watch. So, like in public doesn't necessarily mean out in public.
right. So yeah, usually like there's clubs. I know there is some in like each city, right? New York's got some like sex clubs.
Yes.
Technically, yeah, right. I just don't know if Philly has. Well, I'm not in that.
I'm
I don't know.
100% positive they do.
They gotta have something going on.
It's a major
somewhere.
city in
Club
America.
member
For
only.
sure
I
they do.
even so I mean there's also swinger events where they'll get like a block of hotel rooms and then they'll just switch. That happens too. So and
Pineapple.
That's not gay culture. That's just
Sure.
human culture.
Yeah.
I learned that recently. Pineapple, right?
You didn't
Yeah.
know the
Pineapple's a
pineapple
thing. Yeah.
You didn't know that?
What's the? Well, I just found out. What's the rule? Upside down, like you
like
take it
upside
in the
down,
butt or
yeah.
something from a couple, and like right side up you
I don't know
don't.
if it's that
What's the rule?
specific. I think
How does
it's
it go?
just a
I don't know
pineapple.
that much about
right.
pineapples.
There's a rule though. There is an up and down rule. I do know that. I just don't know what it is.
I remember vaguely hearing about this, and like I grew up in the South where that's just like a ubiquitous sign of like hospitality, which is funny because it does, I guess, imply that it's hospitable for swingers too.
That's
like,
really funny. Just some old Southern couple is just like all these fucking couples are just showing up trying to
Like,
fuck us.
I I guarantee you, 80% of the houses in Charleston have like a pineapple on somewhere.
Really?
It's just a thing. Yeah.
Oh.
Or in Norfolk.
So this has
too.
been co-opted and possibly might not be true.
Is
or it is.
Or
kind
no,
of
they could just
maybe
have co-opted. It could have been stolen.
This, I would say the pineapple thing to me feels like the adult version of the like, if like she has like a red wristband, that means like she gives head,
right.
She's got a green one, that means she gives reverse head. No, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
It's from behind, obviously.
She gives
You tuck it
inverted
behind.
blowjobs.
Like Buffalo Bill.
That'd be fun.
Call it a Buffalo Bill.
Oh, yep. Woo, there it is, baby. Always got to shout out my man Bill.
Well, it must be confusing if it doesn't matter which way the pineapple grows.
Yeah.
Well, what if it's windy outside? It's like, oh no, they think we're bottoms.
I don't,
Right? They're like, no, wrong client. Like, go turn it around. Go quick.
Yeah, you see that, you go up to the person and they have like an earring. It's like, oh nope, that's the gay ear. Sorry, it must be the wrong
yeah,
person.
I remember that whole thing. That's dumb.
That was big in
Yeah.
the 90s. That was real big in the 90s.
I didn't believe. I was someone where
I was a
older
kid,
guys
yeah.
didn't talk about it. Like they were like that didn't apply. I don't know. They were like, that's not real. You're just that's
No,
just
but I remember
something
being a kid and like interpreting that being like it made you gay if you got
It
it in
doesn't
the
make
wrong.
any sense. Oh, it made you. Yeah, you're like
As a kid-
We're talking like a big.
It's like a ritual.
Like it's a
yeah.
big scenario. Like
Yes.
the earring goes in,
Yes.
and then you have a gay life
As a
now. As an
child,
adult.
I heard that. Like,
like
if you
that.
get in the right ear, it's like you're gay. And I'm like, if you get
do
an ear
that.
here, it makes you gay? What?
I would definitely do that.
I was like, what nerve does it push that makes you gay? Is there a gay nerve in your right ear?
God, we're dumb. That's ridiculous.
I was 6,
know,
or 7. Well, I was a young kid.
I think it's funny, like the whole debate about like drag and like what makes someone gay or not. Like,
Sure.
if that's the case, like I grew up in a religious home where we were dressed up as biblical characters, which is the closest to drag that I would ever have been in.
Right.
So, I mean, based on that theory, like, yeah, like that totally. Maybe that's what made me gay.
I'm sticking to the nerve in the right ear thing. I think there's a nerve in the right ear.
Oh, you're gonna go that
I'm
way.
going to stick with that
Sure.
one. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's
Solar
the trigger. That's
flares.
the portal.
Solar flares.
That's the portal to the other.
Magnetic fields.
Yeah. Chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
Whatever. Yeah. No, that's,
Coriolis effect.
ooh, the Coriolis effect. That's
Yeah,
always
that's I think bathroom water goes that way,
fun.
right?
We do stupid stuff all
That's
day.
it.
What?
Yeah,
That's
Coriolis
Australia.
effect. Right.
Right.
I was right?
Are you telling me?
No, kind of. That was
You're
a
an
question.
idiot.
It was a statement question. I was hoping someone would go, yeah, that's it, and no one did. You all fucking three
Samantha,
of you.
how about that?
Just
You
let
know
me
what the Coriolis
die.
effect is?
Yeah, it's the effect of like fluids and shit because Earth spins.
See,
Oh, nice.
you
Yeah,
brought me out
air,
5
water.
seconds ago. Fuck.
Put the beat back on. Put the beat back on.
Give me the beat.
Wait, what? Wait, explain this to me.
Yeah. The Coriolis effect is the fact that the Earth is spinning around in space, and there's some residual like movement and like the air currents and water currents and stuff like that. And in one Call of Duty 4 mission, you're sniping a dude from a really far distance, and he's like, "Keep in mind the Coriolis effect." And I'm like, "Dude, is it really
Yes.
effect?" Like, yeah.
Yes,
so
I remember that mission.
That's
Sorry.
that's like that's it, baby.
Yep. Facts. Big facts.
Nailed it.
Call of Duty.
Wow.
Facts.
I
I'd say.
also fucking love it, baby. You said dude and then you apologize. Yes!
Oh, no, I call everybody dude. I wasn't.
No, it doesn't bother me. The apology is more of the fuck up.
I wasn't
or anything.
apologizing
Yeah.
to the dude.
It's like, that is my own little ladders I just leave out and around. I don't know. I could decide to be annoying whenever I want to. You know what I mean? It's my right.
Yeah, you can do it. I think we explained the Coriolis effect pretty
Yeah.
well. I think we kind of know that. I think you get it. You're educated now, which is perfect. We all
Thanks to the beat, by
understand
the
it.
way. That helps.
Yeah. The beat
Welcome.
actually brought.
I mean, I love that. It's fire. So
we
that's
don't
why-
use it enough, to be honest.
We don't. It's. I mean, I don't want to overuse it. It's so good.
I'm
Please play it out.
honestly, when I listen to this later, I'm going to go find this beat online somehow. And I'm just
I
going to
truly don't know where we
loop
found
it.
it or even the name of it. We just have the file.
I'll make it from scratch, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it won't be as good, but like...
And the file just says plug music, do not delete. I don't even know what it's called. That's just how
Nailed
it's
it.
named.
Damn, there's a track. That's a hard-ass track title.
I know. It's great.
Do
We have the
not
best
delete.
plug music
Ah.
around. Is all I'm
Pretty
saying.
rough. We've covered a lot in this episode.
We have covered a lot
We're
in this
kind of all
episode.
over the place. It's been a little strange. I like it.
Call of Duty rules.
Call of Duty, sure. Why not?
Coriolis
Throw that
effect.
in there as a thing,
Yeah.
man. I don't know the mission. I don't know. It's the game. I don't play the games. I don't know.
A lot of people have though, and they get it.
know.
They're gonna hear that, and that triggered a deep memory in my brain when you said that. I was like, yeah, I know.
I like to throw one or two of those out per podcast appearance, just like activate people like sleeper agents.
Yeah, you did. You
feels that
fucking
way.
you Mandalorian candidate me. Mandalorian. Manchurian candidate me. Jesus Christ. Dude.
Actually, it's the Manchurian Candidate.
You metachlorianized me, which is thank you. God. I'm trying
Watch
to
the
think
season
of-
finale, so it's in my
What is
brain.
the things? This is one of those things where I hate the things I can't forget. Like the things I can't forget. And sometimes I just think I will lose information. My brain will be like a sieve. And your brain's like this, Adam. You remember the vast quantities of information that you've never used to make pretty much any help in the world. Like you
Not
don't
a
use
single
it all.
dollar off it, help, anything. No, just
Can't
very
shake
useless
it.
knowledge.
I
I
can't
know.
shake the knowledge of like some of the stuff. I mean, especially when it comes to like burning my brain. Ninja Turtles like movie or something like mostly Ninja Turtle stuff like from like childhood. If you
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, I remember that exact scene. Like I
Yeah.
could tell you who was in it. I could probably draw it if I needed to. And like it's just stuck in there.
Means
And I'm
nothing,
trying
yeah.
to put new info in.
Can't.
So, is
It's
there-
filled with Star Wars and 90s lyrics right here.
Yeah, it's
Just
all
fucking
garbage
wrapped around in the
there.
front of my
Gotta
brain.
get that out. I'm trying to clean
Yeah.
it. I'm trying to clean it.
I have the gayest thing stuck in my head from like TV as a kid is like Return to Oz. Do you know?
Oh, that was a good
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, that movie creepy.
Do
That was
you
the
know
creepy
Return to
one.
Oz?
No.
Return to Oz
Oh,
is
yeah.
creepy.
It is
I
so
like it.
creepy.
I like that
Yeah.
a bunch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's a
Pulling that
creepy
up.
one.
I'm pulling that up.
Firuza Balk, like she's from The Craft.
Oh, see, I don't know. Yeah.
She's like a young Dorothy.
Oh yeah. That I like that.
No, but I quote the movie
Really?
in random moments in my life. Like there's a part where one of the characters is clumsy and she says you got to be more careful. But like if I'm clumsy I will say to myself,
Oh, yeah. Fuck this movie, dude.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's great.
Fuck
It's
this movie, dude.
terrifying. It's
Yeah,
terrifying.
what? Oh, yeah, stop. Look at
it's
this.
great.
super creepy.
Look at this thing.
There's
Stop
a
it.
hallway of heads.
Yeah. I loved it.
Ah,
You'll
yeah.
love it. It's great.
Ooh, I'd
Yeah.
like to walk through the hallway ahead.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Going in there with a handstand.
Is that a chicken in there with you? That's a
This is
lie.
horrifying.
See, that's what I mean. I can't. You remember those? No, it's not. It's very good. I'm telling you. Yeah, Return to Oz is a great.
The
It's a great
Scarecrow
scary- I
is
think
giving
it's a
me
scary-
uncanny valley nightmares. Can
Yeah,
we
it's
talk about the
really-
Scarecrow,
It's
please?
great.
Can we please talk about this uncanny valley disaster right here?
I honestly always thought Uncanny Valley specifically referred to scarecrows because they look like
Yeah.
people, but they're not.
Right.
Kind of. Well, it can't really. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It could be. Yeah. It's just that's giving me. I want to kill it.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
I-
Because like I hate. This is why I hate AI. I hate things that act human or try to pass off as human. I hate it. I feel like it's like I don't know what you want to call it. Call it whatever. I don't hate it though, and that makes me want to kill it. I gotta kill it.
Okay,
It
yeah.
just draws this primal urge in my chest.
It's innate. It's innate for you.
Yeah, I'm like, no, we human beings, that's it. Only humans live. You know what I'm saying?
there's, like, nothing-
Very caveman-y. Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything more creepy than the Wheelers in this
The Wheelers
movie.
are. I remember the
look it up.
Wheelers. See, I didn't remember the
And-
Scarecrow. The Wheelers.
and
I
then
remember.
and then the part where he says behave.
yeah,
That part
yeah,
is
yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. He's
Oh, yeah, these things.
Serious?
Yeah, right. Okay. Here.
The horror movie that's most like I should say
These
the movies.
fucking
Yeah,
horrifying
like,
things.
yeah. The Wheelers are great. They're terrifying. Yeah, wheels in their hands and feet, and it's a great improv stuff. And they are creepy as
would
hell.
be a dope Halloween costume.
It was like, hey, let's take the monkeys from and just elevate them. Let's just
Yeah.
get them even creepier. We like they didn't
Elevate
like
them
how
by
they
putting them
moved.
on the
Yes, by
ground.
putting them on the
Yeah.
ground. They need to be tied to skates.
Yeah, what do you think they said? Like, you remember the 80s? I remember the monkeys and the birds were like, oh, yeah, okay, that, but just horrifying. And they're like, all right, got it.
Yeah. They were already creepy. They took
Yeah.
all the movements and stuff that were creepy with that, and they put them into the Wheelers. And it's
Also,
great.
I love how I know this was made in the 80s, but it is funny how like it's like I returned to Oz. Oh, apparently it's just a dystopian 80s nightmare. Like that's what Oz is now.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
The 80s if it's in Mad Max world. that's what this is now. Fucking
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, she just goes back. Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, it's. I loved it.
It's horrifying. It's
I've said it
horrifying.
more times. The other stuff that I don't know. What Adam? What's burned? Yeah, you said Star Wars stuff. Sam, did you say what was burned into your brain?
Welcome to Big Daddy Waterfall. This 670-foot river rafting adventure will send you through a series of twists and turns, a waterfall, and 2 splash pools, each 3 feet in depth. Children 42 inches and under must wear a life vest on this attraction. I was at Water Country one day, and there was a really long line for this one ride, Big Daddy Waterfall, as you might have heard.
Yeah.
And it's a 670-foot river rafting attraction with 2... You know, it's a way. I have to say it with
You
that
have to say it
cadence.
in
Yeah,
that cadence.
That's like the only way it's there.
It doesn't work if you don't.
Waterfall. Like,
Yeah, it's the only way it's there.
so yeah, I have like that's the only one of the ones that is like so easily accessible. And the
Right.
same thing with me is like I brought up like the concept of Manchurian Candidate. A lot of like pop country music from like I would say the like mid-aughts on, probably stopping around like 2014 or so. There are songs that we're playing that I don't know the name or the artist or even like the verse lyrics, but I'll hear like the first like note of the chorus and I'll just know the entire chorus.
Yeah.
And it's freaky because like I've been going to karaoke later and it happens on a bi-weekly basis. It seems someone just sings an old country song and all of a sudden I'm just like my eyes are glazed over.
Right.
You're like
and the
hunched like
thunder
this.
rolls, and you're like,
Yeah.
why do I know
She
Garth
thinks my
Brooks?
tractor sexy.
Yeah.
Oh God,
No,
that
I mean
one.
it really is that Patton Oswalt bit where he's like, I can't remember CPR to save my daughter's life, but I can remember the O'Reilly's Auto Parts, whatever the fuck it was, like theme from. I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's exactly it because I can't. Especially anything new with all my brain trauma, that's gone. So like I only remember old stuff. I only remember like older shit anyway.
Yeah, you're
So
having
I'm
trouble
trapped in
creating.
the 90s and early aughts anyway.
I know, but I don't have. But does it affect you emotionally? Can you go back to those emotions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah,
I don't know
all
if
the time. I lived
I
there.
can't go back to those emotions. I can't remember how that felt, like the feeling was. But
I miss it
It's just
regularly.
in there.
No, I miss it regularly. Sometimes something will hit me, and I'll be like, I'll get like a feeling. I'll be like, ooh, like a warm feeling. I'll be like, that was like when I was like 8 or something like that. Because I have feelings, and you're a robot, and you don't. That's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we have discussed this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying
you
to
are
imagine
dead
a
inside.
feeling of when I was 8.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys not have ever have a fun childhood at all? Ever have a fun part one time? Think of that time, and that's how it feels.
I remember. Here's a memory that I remember feeling. I remember being on a boat, dolphin watching, and I remember getting sick, but I remember how good it
Same.
felt to have my science teacher comfort me.
Oh, no, differ there. We differ there. 'Cause I was with you. No, I had the same story, and then we didn't anymore. I also got sick on a boat dolphin watching. but no, after that, no, that did not happen.
No, he gave me lemon drop. It was
Nice.
great.
My dad just was like, "You should have took the drama with me," and I was like, "That's how my story ended."
Yeah, here's some pretzel rods. Like, yeah, why don't you go sit down?
Yeah,
Like,
I just got the. You should have took it. You should have listened. You should have listened. I was like, "Yeah, well, you should have." Here I am now.
Yeah, I like it. No, I can remember viscerally like a lot more negative stuff than positive stuff. It's not great. I can remember like
It sucks that those
Yeah.
are the things that stick out, right?
it sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. I hate it. You know, like my mom grabbing my fat. I can remember that moment. Like, you know, she's like, "Oh, look at this."
She was right
You
to.
should do that. Yeah, okay. That's
She was right
nice.
there.
Yeah, like that kind of thing. I don't know. A lot of like embarrassed stuff in front of people. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. But I don't know. I try not to. I don't get nostalgic. I did feel like a kid recently. Anybody feel like a kid recently?
Eternally, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Good work. I'm trying to get back to it. I felt like a kid riding my bike recently. I was just out for a nice day.
Riding a bike is
Did you give a good
nostalgic.
wee?
I felt
You
like
go
a kid.
wee.
Yeah, the feeling of riding a bike
Yeah.
is totally nostalgic.
Yeah, I felt like a kid then. That's like probably the closest.
The
I
fact that
felt.
you could do it again after not doing it is so cool. Like that is the coolest part about a bike.
don't forget, I know.
That's what makes it so freeing. You're like, holy shit, I don't have to even remember. It's just like, just know.
That's pretty funny because like riding a bike is kind of like remembering the safety intro to Big Daddy Waterfall. You know, it's like a thing like once you learn it, you never forget it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Those are the same mechanisms. Your brain's working at the same time in the same ways. Yeah, I don't know. That's the closest I felt. I think everything else has been a lot of people dying recently. So it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh yeah. Let's get some happiness in there. Anyway, I don't know how we got on that. Sorry, everybody.
I don't know. You made it sad real quick.
I did. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
mean
really
to.
did.
I felt like a kid. That's what I was trying to say.
Aw.
Yeah,
Never mind
but
it,
even
I'm
that made it
mortal.
sad.
Yeah. No, I felt it was nice.
yeah, nah. Yeah,
was
nah.
I don't know.
I had just forgotten that I was gonna die before I came here. And
How much do you think about? How much do you think about dying? Adam doesn't
Oh,
want to
dude.
die. He doesn't think about
Existential
dying at
crisis.
all.
We existential crisis partners.
Yeah,
actually, no, like, kind of joking about it.
Yeah.
but-
Oh, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
like,
very not.
I mean,
Go ahead.
existential crisis is not really about like dying. That's actually kind of like easy to think about, but it's like having to live until then is like the harder thing to think about.
Right.
Like, and not to be like, black pill or something necessarily. Like, there's like good stuff is gonna happen too,
Yeah.
but like I think more so even the misery, most of living is just like anxious.
Yeah.
Like even when it's good, I still feel like there is some like unease or whatever. Maybe that's just like the situation, poverty or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like, it's like that will end, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, it feels more permanent that way.
I'm
All
tired
right,
already.
then opposite. No, I want to live forever like a vampire. In fact, the other day I was talking about I wish vampirism was real, so I could just live forever. I never want to die. I don't want to know what's on the other side. If there is
Same.
another side,
Right.
Same. I'm obsessed
Yes.
with like the
Yes.
Vampire Chronicles.
yes.
Okay.
I'm like, Lestat, where are you?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
just-
Why have you not found me?
I'm not super keen on the can't go out and day part, but like I'll sacrifice that to live forever. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty
Sunscreen.
cool.
yeah. Depends on what vampire.
And
we're
then
going
people
for. I
go
think
like, okay, yeah, good question. Good question. It depends on what vampire lore is biting me. God, I didn't think of that. Fuck.
Have you read the contract yet? Like,
yeah, well, you got your 30-day nights. You got your.
No, I don't want that one.
obviously,
That
you
one's
know,
terrible. That was like a demon. I don't want to be demonic.
Interview with the vampire.
Yeah, that one's
situation,
kind of
which I
sexy
think
and old
is-
school. That one's kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're stuck in sort of some archaic kind of system there.
I just like the
think
idea
Yeah, a
of
little
having
bit.
centuries to determine my style.
that's- Yes, that's what I feel. I feel like I need more time.
Yeah, but by the time you get it, it's out. That's why they're all so fucking outdated vampires. Because you're like, finally, nailed it. Now
or
we're like
permanently
on fucking ties and
classic.
shit.
Yeah, right.
or like this like really bizarre thing where like if given enough time, any living being, if asked to like develop their sense of style, always ends up at vampire. Like no matter what, like wherever they start, like all roads lead to vampire. Like, it's just,
Leather
can't- yeah,
clad
you can't
or
avoid it.
Renaissance era, like clothing or Victorian era clothing.
Yeah.
That's the only two. Yeah, I get. Okay, I don't want to be a demon vampire. That's terrible. I don't want to be like a Nosferatu vampire. That's terrible too. I want to be like a true blood sexy vampire.
I know, but I could go for some other types. I'd go for a Dust Till Dawn vampire. Those guys are like creatures.
No,
and
but they
stuff,
turn to like
those
bat
are-
creatures and shit,
Yeah,
dude.
that sounds. Don't, Adam. What am I
horrifying.
doing here? But it's terrible. It's you. You
Yeah, I
get to
guess.
turn into
I
a
guess.
creature, and who gives a
I
shit
guess
what the
you're right.
fuck you look like?
I know.
It doesn't. You go from human to creature at night. It's fun. Sounds
think-
like a good
yeah,
time.
that
I
seems
don't know
like a
why I
great
just
time.
thought this. Do you think vampires do acid?
Do drugs work on vampires?
Yeah,
That's a
do
good
Drugs
question.
work on vampires. What lore are we going by?
well,
again?
like most
Brain
when I'm
chemistry,
thinking.
right?
I'm sure vampires have. I mean, when vampires were around and like we think of them, acid wasn't even around yet, which sucks to have to live for like 3
Right.
centuries and not
Mushrooms
even have
were, though.
access. Mushrooms, I suppose. Yeah, I guess there was peyote.
Could they
That
have
was-
sucked DMT out of somebody's pineal gland? What's the word? Is it pineal?
Yeah, it's perineum. It's perineum gland. That's what
No,
it
it's
is.
definitely not that.
Yep.
Is
It's
it?
the perennial
Yeah,
gland.
perennial gland, definitely.
Yeah.
That sounds more like it, but it's not. I know
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
just like that.
But it sounds like it.
I don't know why you reached for the word. You're just like, yeah, when they suck blood, we don't know. I mean, I don't think anyone, well, you know what? That's not true. Pop culture movies have kind of done it where like some vampires trying to do a snotty comedy line. Ugh, too sweet or some shit, whatever.
Yeah.
So there might be something, but I don't know. We've never gotten the drug thing has come in thing. Let's say they can. Let's say you
Okay.
can do acid as a vampire.
Yeah.
Why not?
That's the scariest vampire of all time. Then that's a vampire who's like on.
That's fun.
A horrifying vampire.
What if they want to be more human? They walk outside. Like they're just,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just like, come on, I'm done. I don't want to be a vampire. I
You
want
just-
to be
you
you
just-
guys."
That would
trying to-
be a
he's trying to play
vampire's
off-
most embarrassing moment.
That would be the most embarrassing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to play off the burning and try to play cool. He's like, I'm totally not on fire. He's just standing-
Yeah. Outside, it's so chick to be human, guys. Like, you know,
He's like,
like,
you guys all chilly? It's kind of chilly out here.
vampire. I don't think that vampire knows the word chic. Yeah. But you want to be a sexy vampire? Like you said,
Oh,
that's
for
fine.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Mm.
Yeah. I want to be a vampire you would draw.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, see, we're more. We get it. They fuck you. They don't get it. They don't get it. One of them wants to. Sam wants to die. Neil wants to be a bat
I mean,
person.
I'll be on Team
You guys
Werewolf.
suck.
Fuck that up. I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Werewolves are cool. Werewolves are cool.
I-
Here's the
like,
rub with werewolves.
Explicitly kind of like American Werewolf in London
Nice.
rules.
Sure, with
so
you.
like, but the thing is, what I would do is I would like rig my life. So when I go fucking wolf mode, I kill some like really funny people.
Right, there you go.
And
That's fun. So
even
we're
though they're
all
stuck in
saved.
limbo and they're like, please kill yourself, like, get us out of this. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna keep y'all around.
I like
Okay.
that.
I'll get haunted by some,
Here's the rub with werewolf. Now I thought of this because werewolves are cooler than
Here's the
vampires in
rub.
my opinion. But here's a rub with werewolves. A, you can't choose when you turn. You just turn whenever that cycle is for the moon,
yeah,
right? That
right.
sucks.
Okay.
You can plan.
Yeah.
You can plan it out, sure, but you always got to plan it out. Now you're doing math and you got any calendars and shit. It's a whole thing.
Oh,
And
no,
how much
it's
work do you
full
want to
moon
do?
and it's prom.
Stop it. Too much work involved already. Secondly, you're ruining clothes.
You can tell
Just
this
ruining
argument's
clothes.
garbage.
Wait. So hold up. If I know when it's gonna happen, who's to say I
You're
can't
gonna
just get
forget
naked
eventually.
and-
There's no way.
Adam,
so
no,
on
you're
point.
not. That's insane.
I would
Really?
lose track of moon
Do a
cycles.
good argument. No, this isn't. It's not. You're not taking the pill for
I
your hair to
love
grow
that
back.
idea of just a werewolf is just like, oh shit, I'm
That
a
would
werewolf.
be me though. I'm realistic with it. I would
I don't-
forget moon cycles.
Damn, I went a whole month and didn't think about this somehow.
Yes. You would get.
I
You
would
would get
think about
caught
it
up.
constantly. I would also give so many hints. I would have like some like fucking wolf fashion and shit like that. It'd be obvious. It'd be
Wolf
like my
chic.
identity, dude.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
No one's gonna believe you or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean,
anyway,
fucking weird.
I would
Yeah.
definitely want to be a werewolf who knew. I would not want to be a werewolf who didn't know.
It
what
just
was
passed
happening.
out. Yeah, woke
Oh, you just wake up and you're just
Yeah.
like, God damn it, naked, chained up again.
Man, we could talk Teen Wolf kind of stuff where it's like it did kind of change sometimes in weird moments, and he could change on his own if you're
And
going
you get
by
good
that
at
to school.
basketball.
Well, no, he was
And you
already
get good at basketball.
But
You get
No,
better
made
at
him better at
basketball.
basketball.
I think you get better. Yeah, definitely, because he jumped. I think he was using some wolf powers when he jumped
For sure.
that last dunk.
He was using some wolf powers. Drop the beat.
Drop it now. No. Watch him scramble. Fuck. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Wolf powers.
Powers.
Wolf power.
Merch.
This podcast is just one big plug for merch. No one buys it.
Buy merch.
No. Buy merch. Yeah, I don't know. Babe, I don't know if you're trying to do a time thing with that. What are you talking about? Vampires have to remember to the second when the sun is gone. And
No,
you're
dude, no
trying
way.
to,
Way easier.
How
Way easier
is
to
it
keep
way
track of.
easier? It's a month. What are
I'll tell
talking
you
about?
how. I'll tell you how.
How?
I always put myself in position of if I'm a vampire, let's go Rangers. And secondly, if I'm a werewolf, and here's how I do it. If I'm a vampire, right? Let's say sunlight. You know when the daylight is, like 6, 7 o'clock every day, give or take. Okay, 5 o'clock. Be home. Be home at 5. Be home at 5. Problem fucking solved, guy. When you have a month in between full moon cycles,
Can you imagine
you're
being
gonna live
stuck
your
on
life.
SEPTA?
You're gonna live. No, you have to plan for that. Don't be an asshole. Be on a bus. First of all, you can fly home. Fly home. You're a bat. Fly home. You don't need to wait for SEPTA. Okay. And secondly, between months. Every other month between turning, right? You're gonna get caught up in everyday life. You're gonna be caught up in everyday scheduling. You're gonna be like, oh, living life, like family, kids, whatever.
Sure.
And then one day, you're like, oh shit,
Right.
what's today? Oh no, I have a wedding tonight. It's the full moon. Oh fuck, I fucked up.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen to you. But if you're a vampire, it's every day. You're like, no, home by 5 a.m. Home by 5 a.m. Every day, it's on your mind. I'm telling you, you're gonna fuck up.
Honey, I think I can go pick up the kids, but I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting?
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
I can't remember whatever. Like, honey,
Yeah.
I mauled the kids. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I think all of that's a really shitty argument. I
Nope.
think that's real garbage.
That's how I thought of it for myself. If I was a vampire or werewolf, I know I'd fuck up the werewolf more.
So you're so dumb. You need a pill every day and not a pill once a month.
Yeah.
Got it.
But I'm
about
still
you?
alive in this
I
scenario.
would play with
You're
danger.
still yeah.
I would play with danger. Like how close to the sun can I
Would you
get?
stand by the curtains at like 6:15?
Oh my god,
and-
yeah. No, it's like every day at sunset, just kind of like,
Definitely can make it fun in your apartment. Yeah. Leave some windows open, just an obstacle course just for funsies.
Yes.
Kinda feel
imagine
it.
like
Yeah, like the floor is lava, but for real though. Like the floor,
right.
it really is. This is real lava.
I want to think about. I was just about to like start asking some questions about the dynamics of vampire skin, but like I don't.
Who
Hey, I don't know.
knows?
I just want to live forever. That's all. This goes back to that one route.
I know. I think about. Well, yeah, Adam, were you trying to say This is going back to thinking about dying. I think about probably dying once a day. Is that weird? How
Nope.
about everybody else?
That's
No?
like relatively
Multiple times.
normal,
That's right.
Yeah. No, it's just like I don't know. How can you not see a car and think, "What if that hit me?"
Right.
Like I don't know. It's just like
How about non-existence?
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what I'm
Do you
scared
think
of.
about non-existence or just dying? Like,
oh no,
God forbid
non-existence
something-
dude. Always just like it's like I'm gonna have no clue what happened.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just there's gonna be no me to have a clue. It's gonna just be nothing. I'm just matter.
We don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know anything.
I've tried to explain this to you before.
Well, I think it's just interesting because we are able to step outside of ourselves
Right.
and look at ourselves with consciousness. Where
Yeah.
we but
Yeah, no. If we think about this, yeah.
Go on.
Well, yeah, so we try to do it in that because I remember I always have this emotion and this thought. It's usually in this order. You won't exist, and then I'll have a panic of not existing. And then I kind of laugh at that because it's not a thing you can tangibly. It's where your brain and consciousness end. It's just like you cannot think past this point, and you feel some sort of way, but then you feel stupid for feeling that way because
Right.
it doesn't matter. There is nothing to worry
I
about.
can't
Like,
imagine not
it's
living
so
anymore.
wonderful.
Like I can't imagine
Exactly.
not being here anymore. Like
But I
just
can at
can't.
the same time.
it's the only
I
thing we
can't.
really. But it probably is the only thing that we really can't fathom.
Right. We just can't. Yeah.
100%.
Well, it's like it's
Like-
one of those things like infinity or whatever is like
Right.
we know it but we don't know it. You know what I mean? Like we get
Yeah.
the concept of nothing, but like what are the intricacies of how nothing is
Wow.
nothing?
Yeah, some asshole wrote 0 down one year, and now we have to believe that forever. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's a
I've been
number
trying
now?
to repeal 0. Yeah, no. Carry the 0 away from here.
Right, yeah. Beat it 0. Kick
Yeah.
fucking rocks. How dare you? Yeah, I think about it all the time. I don't know. I like it. I like thinking about it.
No, I hate it, and I get high and get paranoid. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna fucking not be
I feel
here
like
one
that,
day.
yeah, I feel like I think about it too much. Maybe that's I bring that on stage with me. That's like the burden I bring on stage, and like I feel I'm like weighed down by it each time. It's like, yeah, seriously, guys, are we gonna talk about death or what? Like every time I do. I just and behind every joke is like, but seriously, non-existence, right?
Yeah, I know.
The roadway to death also, like how we die
yeah.
is also like
That's pretty
I've been
crazy
thinking about that a
actually.
lot.
There's like I remember listening to a podcast forever ago, and it was just like I think it was like How Stuff Works, and it was talking about like the natural process of dying.
Yeah.
How like it's like a very specific series of
Yes.
events when people are just like dying in like a slow, somewhat natural way.
Right.
And it's just like it's weird because like there is a deliberate process the body engages in. When it's allowed to like die, it
Right.
will also just shut shit down.
I
Like,
hate it.
it's kind of cool. I don't know. I think it's
I just
pretty
learned recently
almost.
that there's a direct correlation between your grip strength and you dying. So like, yeah, so like not causation, right? Or like, but like you notice that like if you like so let's say like standard grip strength is like 45, whatever, right? If it's like it's just going and going and going less and less and less, that means you're closer to dying.
Yeah. Well, I think when you're talking about it, I think we all think about.
And also,
sometimes-
the average millennial male's grip strength has been
Right.
plummeting since 2010. This is an issue. We need to talk
They're
about
coming.
this.
Yeah, they're coming for us, folks. You gotta hit a folks after that.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
true,
yeah,
true,
yeah.
yeah.
They want us, folks. They want all the grip strength in the United States to be down, folks.
Yeah,
It's
the
like,
1%.
all right,
They're
calm
hoarding
down.
their grip strength for themselves.
Yeah,
But that
You see-
made me go into a tailspin of like, what's my grip strength all the time supposed to be then? And then it became like, well, was this like
Well, it
lower
just has
than
to do
One
with-
time I shook Bill Gates' hands, and his hand grip strength was so strong it shattered my hand like glass.
Well, he's a
It
reptile
fell off
person,
my
so that
arm
makes
like
sense.
a powder.
talked right over that. But yes, he is a reptile person. Adam thinks. Yeah, I know. Dude, would the reptiles have strong? I feel
Yeah,
like they're reptilian.
super creatures.
Reptilians aren't
Get
really
with it.
strong.
crocodiles and that's reptile, right? That's
You
an
don't know your
amphibian?
versions of aliens.
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure they're not a tall white.
I feel
so-
like reptiles.
You're
like,
tall white.
They're like an anaconda.
Yeah.
My anaconda.
Pretty strong.
Yeah, they're pretty strong. Idiot.
Yeah.
Super idiot.
Calling yourself idiot?
You an idiot. You said
Oh,
reptiles aren't
You
strong.
said it so fast it did sound like you responded to yourself.
I know I did. That was way too quick.
It's like it's like sometimes like I will like speak into like the vocal amp with the delay effect on, and I'll say something stupid and get into an argument with myself over and over again. Just
Yeah, I also do myself. I
That
just call
was
myself a
funny.
loser.
I talk to myself all the time. No. I think Thomas has seen me talk to myself all the time. It's bad. I have like it's too many things, so I would definitely do that and have done that.
I wish I was a person that could walk around this planet and not have an inner monologue
I
going
know.
on in my head.
I think
Listen to
if you
music.
don't, you're a psychopath.
no.
There's like I think there was a statistic like only 30% of us do. Most of us don't.
What? Wait, what do you mean by inner monologue? You mean like you talk to yourself? Like what does that mean?
So subconscious.
Yeah, kind of.
Versus
Like
so
on my way to work, I am actively thinking about the quickest
yeah.
way to get there.
It's not nicotine.
But also when I run into like a closed sidewalk, then I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm saying that in my head. But I'm totally talking to myself. In my
Right.
head.
But is that not normal?
No, what's actually normal is you have like an inner evil monologue, baby, where the whole time it's like, when I get them, you know what I will do. Sorry.
Yeah, what's the most normal
I
is
have that too. I have that too.
Everyone's inner monologue sounds like Dustin Hoffman. That's actually the normal mindset. It's actually our default setting. It was unfortunately like how they put that dumb, terrible
Default
band.
setting.
Yeah. It's like U2 on the when they do iTunes and stuff. It
I
was
don't want
just
this shit.
default on. You're like, I
Yeah.
didn't want this. Why does my inner monologue
Well, you got
sound
it.
like
You're
this?
getting it off. I'm like, I
didn't
can't
like
figure
that.
it out. I don't know how to get it off. Now I have it
Or It's a
forever.
Wonderful Life.
It's a wonderful life. Yeah, really.
All right, I thought that was everybody all the time.
No. I feel like you have intrusive thoughts and stuff. I've been
Yeah,
having the
that too.
thoughts. I've been having the thoughts recently that was like I kind of know how I'm gonna get old, and I'm trying to work out and be stretchy and do stretches, not be stretchy, but I am trying to become one of the Fantastic Four. I am trying to become that as well, but not yet. But I have been thinking about that. How I will get old, if I will hunch. I'm trying to do all the things. So I was like, maybe I can maybe I'll be 6'5" and age gracefully, maybe.
No, you're gonna die soon. It's fine.
I have bad posture already. Though.
I know.
It's really hard.
No,
I know,
your
I've had,
heart's
like-
gonna stop.
I've had like near-death moments where I'm just like, how have I even? Why am I here? Like kind of thing. Like I've made it.
I've almost died a lot, like for real. Like I've been in a lot of seriously, and like I've never once though. Like, and this is why I don't understand my brain. Those don't scare me, but just me sitting here playing video games tonight, I'll be like, I'm gonna die one day, and then I'll start to panic. But being in the real, I don't even think about it. And like I almost died that one time. I go, yeah, that was crazy. I almost died that one time. Like truthfully, I laugh about it, but I will sit there and panic about the future. It's weird. I don't understand.
Compartmentalization, baby. It's an amazing thing that our
Maybe,
brains
yeah,
do
it
as
was-
human
I
beings.
guess, yeah.
Yeah, because in danger, if you're worried about other things outside of that, when you're put in a danger, he needs to be a cop or whatever. That's like where his training and all that stuff. But people that are in those situations, if you think too much, you die. It's kind of like that kind of thing. You have to just stay present and. You're just kind of staying there. But unfortunately, that means that as soon as you leave that job, most of those people get done and off the shift, and they're just vegetative because they don't know they're operating at such a high stress level a lot of the time. It takes a long time for that stress level to like come down and then operate. It's very interesting like that. I feel like I'm same thing with Samantha. I'm just like anxiety. We all probably just here at like a 9 all day.
You know what would make me feel a little less anxious? Bring the beat back.
Hit it!
Done
we got,
deal.
You know what? Yeah, bring the beat back, and then we're just gonna ride out on it. There we go. Boom.
Yeah,
As we're coming in.
Hold up. Let's just all vibe out for a second.
I
know this is a podcast.
for the audio
Let's
listeners.
just stop talking right now and
The
just
floor is bubbling.
Yes. I'm gonna do like weird transaction movements like that, like speed it up.
All right.
Nailed it.
That was fun.
Yeah, it
Damn.
was fun.
Oh, I vibed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Positive vibes only here.
Ending
Positive vibes
thoughts,
only.
people. Before we talked about a lot existential crises. Samantha's getting married. We kind of breezed over it. Where Adam thinks it's a bad decision. I think it's a great decision. Because why not? I mean, this is crazy. You got to do it. Thomas, I don't think we said maybe marriage in the future. You said maybe in the future, one day, maybe.
I don't know. Possibly. I mean, I've definitely gotten out of a proposal. Like,
Oh shit, dude! I feel like we left so much on the table for this episode. We have to have that back on.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's too many crazy stories.
We do Patreon with them too.
Yeah. But dang, guys, thank you for coming on. Yeah, the
Thanks
beat's
for
already
having
gonna
us.
drop.
Oh no, I'm already ready for it.
Any last thoughts? Anything else you want to miss? Anything we missed? No
Thanks for
plugs.
having
Everything.
us.
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
Samantha Padgett, Samantha Padgett, Thomas Patrick. Thanks for joining us. That's been Adam Miller. I've been Neil Wood. Another day in the cult. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
By the renewing of your mind.
The recycling. It's a flesh body world.
Do it.
Human.
Do it.
It's our slimy reptilian.
This has been a Drop Tent Media Production.